Hey, what's going on everybody? This is CaelumEXP and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. In the previous episode, we had gone through the underwater reactor and we dropped the red submarine that had the huge material. We'll go grab it later, but for now, there's a little something I'd like to take care of. So first things first, we are going to run over to the Decal Fire Cavern. And I did swap Sid out for Yuffie. Boys, please chill. Uh-oh. Okay. That's right, I put the cure materia on Yuffie. Alright. Go across the bridge. Stop getting stuck. We are going to the Decal Fire Cavern first. Since we now have the Leviathan scale, we can clear all of the flames in the area and grab all the treasures. And of course, we have random encounters along the way. We fought these guys before. Oh yeah, Yuffie's doing good damage. Bam, look at that. Alright, all materia leveled up. I'm going to assume Vincent had 2 all materias that just leveled up. 1, yeah. 2, yep, okay. Wow. Exactly 10,000 AP on that so far. Anyways, Decal Fire Cavern, we need to go this way. Go around here. And up. And this is the Fire Cavern. We could have come in here earlier to grab this treasure chest, but I don't see why we would have needed to. The scale of the sea god shines. That's the Leviathan scale. Scale of the sea god shines. Man, it's so bright. And then we can grab this, the Oritsuru, which is another weapon for Yuffie. It looks like a piece of origami. I do believe Oritsuru is a form of origami anyway. And look at that damage! Oh my goodness. I'll go ahead and equip it to her, actually. That's really strong. And I guess I'll throw Comet and something else on her. Ice. And Vincent's got a Mastered Lightning, so I'll give him Fire in place of that. Alright. Next up is over here. The scale of the sea god shines. And this is the Steel as Well materia. So the way that one works is, say I had it paired to the Odin materia. So anytime Yuffie would summon Odin, when he attacks an enemy, there is a chance that he manages to get a steal on them. It's best, so if you're going to be using it with a summon, it is best to pair it with Knights of the Round, simply because Knights of the Round hits 13 times. It's going to give you 13 chances to steal from any one enemy. And say, I think at max I've seen a total of 5 enemies in a fight. Multiply that by 13. There's 13 different chances for you to get 5 different items in one fight. It's absolutely insane. Have I ever used it though? No. I think it's kind of funny. It could also be paired with the double cut materia. And the double cut materia allows you to perform 2 consecutive attacks when you select your regular attack. And when it gets leveled up, it gets upgraded to 4 times cut, allowing you to attack 4 consecutive times with 1 attack selection. Let's see. Nah, just attack. Attack and death blow. Yeah, look at it. She's holding a piece of origami. Wow, look at that crit. That was nice. Not as strong as Cloud, but still pretty damn strong. Tranquilizer and Loco Weed. And now that the Decal Fire Cavern is completed, we are going to run all the way over to the pagoda now. Beforehand, I'm going to use a tent. Where's the tent? Just to make sure Yuffie has full HP and MP when we get in there. Alright, time to go to the pagoda. We haven't been here yet. Oh, Miss Yuffie, will you be climbing the pagoda today? Yes. Then I, Sacred Gorky, will be your opponent on the first floor. Yo, they call me Shake. I'll be watching your fight with Gorky. Then begin. Power change! Like a Power Ranger. And he ends up looking like this. A simple, regular attack might be enough to finish him off. Nope. She is still super strong compared to, you know, how strong she could have been when we were here the first time. Especially since she has her Uritsuru now. Okay, yeah, he's dead. I love being overpowered for this, because I hate struggling here. It is rough. Here I am, Miss Yuffie. Of course. I thought you were just a girl, but you handled that pretty good. Let's see how you do on the next one. And we're going to get a conversation very similar to that in every single one of these instances. So now we fight Shake. Who's next? Are you blind? I'm right here. What? I gotta fight a punk? Punk. I'm more of an adult than some bimbo girl who's also a punk. What did you say? See what I mean? That kind of anger's what makes you so immature. Don't pat yourself on the back until you beat me. Now watch. About the only thing you do really good is breathe. Are you sure you want to fight? Yeah, stop yapping. So someone finally got past Gorky. Yep. Got the next person coming down to watch this fight. I guess it's Chekhov's turn. Here I go, brat. Speed change. So this is supposedly a really quick enemy, and it can be pretty annoying. Bum, 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 bum. And these guys are very much like your standard enemies. They're just... their stats are multiplied. They've got more HP than normal. They're faster. They do more damage than the regular version of these enemies. And then another regular attack should be enough. Bam! Hell yeah. Alright. And a Turbo Ether. That's nice. Ah, so you can fight a bit. Of course. Oh, it's been a while since I felt pain. Oh, so this person who we're going to be going to fight next is looking forward to being in pain. That is weird. Hello, Chekhov. Oop, and next person's coming down to watch. So even Shake's been defeated. It's been a while since you had to fight, huh, Chekhov? Unfortunately, this is as far as it goes. Stanov, you watch over there. That ain't going to happen. I'll teach you about the strength of youth. Wow, she sounds like Might Guy. Keep mouthing off like that, little girl, and you're going to get burned. I got insurance. We'll see if you still talk like that after you taste some of my sacred magic. So this one's going to be a magic change? Yep. So this enemy can hit pretty hard with magic. And I did put a ribbon on Yuffie as well. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. Woo! Look at that attack. Wasn't even a crit. You gonna do anything, Chekhov? Nope. Oh, absorb. Maybe I should start using Big Guard at the start of these fights so that I have haste. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's just go ahead and give me haste. Alright, look at that ATP gauge filling up faster now. Hell yeah. Oh, critical hit. Okay, there was no need for that then. Alright. And an ice ring. I can't believe you beat me. Of course. This should be interesting. It's been too long since I've had a chance to use my full power. That's Stanov, the dude we're gonna fight next. Alright, next up, I'm going to go ahead and just use an X potion. Restore her health a little bit. And here we are. The rule is the best fighter on each floor will be your opponent. This is a 5-storied pagoda, but the 4th floor is the highest. In other words, no one has ever defeated me, Master of Weaponry. You still want to try? Just come on. I like you. Now watch. Weapon change? Yep. More Power Ranger bullshit. Granted though, I love Power Rangers. Always have, always will. Maybe cringy to watch now as an adult, but it's still entertaining. Big Guard. Alright now. There we go. Attack. You know, there's one thing I've never actually gone over, and that's the throw materia. So we can throw our regular weapons to do actual damage. I would never recommend that. And then once you level the throw materia high enough, you can actually throw gil and throw 100,000 gil at an enemy, and it just does 9,999 damage. But it does take 100,000 gil to do that. Pitiful damage, dude. Wham! There we go. Dude had more health than the others. And we get an elixir. What? Of course. Then everybody else we've beaten starts filing in. Splendid, you have definitely improved. Oh-ho, you might not be as much of a child as we thought you were. Of course, if we lost to her. You've defeated 4 of our best, but now you will have to face him. Ah! Sorry. I went to go readjust my hat and I, like, bumped my desk. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this! Let's go! Dad? I'm glad you made it this far, Yuffie. Why are you... It's flexing. I'll answer you by having you try your skills against me. Hold nothing back. Come as if you're trying to kill me. If you don't, then I'll have to kill you. Hey! What are you doing? Omni change! Alright, and I do think starting off with Big Guard is a wise start to this fight. Big Guard. There we are. haste up, and physical and magic defense have been brought up as well. Do I have anything here that can actually poison him? Bad breath. Hopefully that works. That's not gonna work on me, dude. I have a ribbon on. I know you can be poisoned. Yeah! Bad breath was the way to go. And physical attack. He can use trines. So after you beat him, if you're wanting to, you know, complete all 4 enemy skill materias, and you haven't picked up the 4th one by this point, you're shit out of luck. You're not getting it. And there are a total of 3 really easily missed enemy skills. One is Shadow Flare, which is probably the strongest single-hitting spell in the entire game. It is almost a guarantee to hit max damage, while most other spells won't even get close. Damn, he can cast Cure 3? That's crazy. And then Trine and Pandora's Box. Those are the 3 enemy skills that are very easily missed. My barrier's running out, and he's healing for about as much damage as I'm doing to him. However, you can't confuse me! I don't even know why you tried that. I want my barrier back up. So, Big Guard again. Haste will miss, but Barrier, Magic Barrier will not. I'm kind of curious if Poison would just knock him down. You about to heal again? You're just prolonging this fight, dude. Poison's still going to assist me in taking you down. I think he's about to use Trine. Nope, he's curing again. So annoying. Die. Oh my god. He's healing for about as much damage as I'm doing to him. That's so dumb. You can't do shit to me. This is so dumb. He's not out healing the damage in total, but he is healing up any damage that I do to him. There's Beast Sword again. There we go, because Poison was still ticking him down. 5,000 EXP, 60 AP, 40,000 gil, and all creation, Yuffie's level 4 limit break. And they are just completely out of breath. That was easily the longest fight that we're gonna have. Old Coot, not bad. You've also improved. But yeah, that's easily the longest fight we're gonna be having in this video. Oh boy. I suppose that's them laughing, that weird noise, besides me doing what I was doing. Laughing like a freaking weirdo. It's time I gave this to you, Yuffie. This Leviathan materia. Take it. Receive Leviathan materia. Trophy earned. Making waves. But, Lord Godo, Leviathan materia should only be given to the person who conquers and takes over this pagoda. That is our custom. Custom, custom, custom. I'm so sick of hearing that. It's so stupid. Silence, Miss Yuffie. Then what about all of you? With all your power, are you satisfied being cooped up in this tower? Yuffie. You too, Dad. Just because you lost the war, you turned Wutai into a place like this. What do you mean? You turned Wutai into a cheesy resort town peddling to tourists. How dare you? Decal statue and Leviathan are ashamed. She is a kid. What did you say? Yuffie, forgive me. It's all my fault. What are you saying, Lord Godo? Losing the war, turning Wutai into this? It was all my fault. Lord Godo! Silence! Yuffie, I am the same now as I was before when I wanted war. But after losing, I began to think. Is strength for beating enemies, or just something to show off? Might begets might. The same as Shinra. I knew you were looking for materia for the good of Wutai, but the reason I hide my strength now is also for the good of Wutai. Oop. And now I realize both are necessary. Strength without determination means nothing, and determination without strength is equally useless. Lord Godo. You there. Please take Yuffie with you. I perceive that you all have both determination and strength. You may come if you want. Alright, I don't mind. Go, Yuffie, for the sake of Wutai. Dad. I'll take care of the 5 sacred gods until you return. Go and come back alive. Duh. Duh. Yuffie, wait a minute. After their battle is over, do you think they'll still want all their materia? Dad, go, fight till the end, but come back with the materia. You bet. Mischievous little turds, the both of them. Oh, goofballs, everybody. Alright. And now that we have finished this... Where are you? All creation. Give this to Yuffie. Trophy earned, meet your maker. And Yuffie does have the single strongest, single hit attack in the game with her level 4 limit break. And just because I would like to use it at least once and have that on video, I'm going to try to, you know, have her limit level set to 4 for a little bit. But after I've used it once, I'm going to be swapping her back to level 3 because her Doom of the Living is easily her strongest limit because it hits 15 times. With her second strongest limit being Bloodfest, hitting at 10 times total. Alright, and as of now, I'm going to cut and meet you in front of Cosmo Canyon. Alright, and I am back. As you can see, we are here over next to Cosmo Canyon. And the Ancient Forest can only be gotten here in one of two ways. One, in Disc 3, after we destroy Ultimate Weapon, he kind of falls and destroys this little bit, allowing us to walk right on up in here. Or you can get a gold chocobo and you can come over here this way. Alright. And this is the music that we were hearing in the, what was it? Temple or Forest? No, the City of the Ancients. That's it. Ah! Dun, 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 dun. Cloud's got nothing to help with this, so I think Beta is a good enemy skill for this area in general. I don't think any enemies here are like super resistant to magic or fire. This is a forest. Most enemies should be weak to fire here. Vincent's would probably do more damage though. He's got the highest magic stat as of right now. Ultima leveled up, so Vincent can use Ultima now, and I will be showing that off in the next fight, whenever that is. And then, oh, so over here, we want to very slowly walk on here and try to Grab the Super Shot ST. Tis a new weapon for Vincent. No materia growth, 6 slots, really high attack power though. Not equipping it though, because I like his current weapon. Okay, so we are going to grab release insects and frogs by pressing X. Insects and frogs react differently depending on where you release them, so try many different places. So we have picked up an insect, and we're going to place it right about here. Oop. And then magic and Ultima. 130 MP. Let's see how much damage this does. Damn, that sounds gnarly. Damn, look at that damage! Woo! And I do have it paired with MP Absorb, so any damage it does is going to restore Vincent's MP. So I think I might just be spamming that shit while we're in here. Place the next bug here. Ah! Autumn leaves. Wonder what that does. I think it causes darkness on people. Yeah, caused it on Sid. Dun, 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 dun. Magic. Ultima. I wonder how full Vincent's MP is going to be after this. Meh, it kept it pretty high. Alright, next bug. Grab that one. And then I'm gonna run over here real quick. Or not. There we go. Okay, so yeah, there's only 3 little pots here, so confirm to throw a bug into that one. Throw a bug into that one. Throw a bug into that one, and here we go. We have made it across. Boing. Huh. There we go. And grab the spring gun clip. This is another headdress for Red 13. And I need to go swap my laundry over, so I will be right back. Okay. Next up, we want to grab this. Oh, another random battle. What do we got here? Add just this guy? Okay, we can use regular attacks this time. Whoa. He actually did good damage. Doesn't have a whole lot of health, though. Alright. Jump up here. Grab that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Jump. That's not what I wanted. Actually, yes, it is. Oh. These guys look bigger than the regular leprechauns that we've seen. What are these guys called, anyway? Elpionus? Boom. Ooh. Nice critical hit. Well, that was a death blow, of course. Okay. Put the frog in this one, and then we hop up here. And we wait for this thing to spit the frog out. And it should bounce us up there to where that gray beehive is. Then we jump on down. Throw the beehive there. Come over here, grab the /all materia. And, oh no. I think I have to use this frog again. Give me just a second. I'm gonna check my notes. Okay, never mind. I can't get that treasure that's sitting on that tree just yet. So we want to push the frog this way. And then he's going to bounce us over that other fly trap. So give it just a second. There we go. Boing. Alright, now we go over here. Ah! Another random battle. Alright. Vincent, are you ready to use Ultima again? Ooh, Sid's got his limit break. Yeah, Ultima just sounds frickin' gnarly, dude. Alright. You actually get pretty good experience here, too. So let's see. What is going on here? Let me check my notes again, because I already forgot what I need to do on this screen. Give me just a second. Okay, back again. We will grab this insect here. Run across, put him there. Grab this one. Jump up here, put that next one in there, and then bounce across. And then here we are up in the treetops. And from here, we actually will go down. And this brings us here. Minerva Band. That is an armor that only women can use, so if Aerith was still alive, she'd be able to use it. But now it's only Tifa and Yuffie, and now we have to wait for this again. And I'm going to check my notes while I'm waiting for this. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing we just did. Grab this bug. Ah, random battle. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so it's just this guy. Can I mug anything off of you? Nothing to steal. Okay, so never mind. That was a useless mug. But you're dead. I don't think I've shown you guys Dragon Dive yet, so I'll have to show you guys that in the next fight. Throw that one in there again, come back, grab this one, throw you in, and then bounce back up. And then to the left again, but instead of down, we go up. Where's the materia? Oh, shoot. Give me just a second again. Aha! There we go. There it is. There's the materia. Typhon materia. That is another summon. And then we jump back across. And then we can go down. And this brings us over here. Alright, let me check my notes again, because this place, the way this place works is a little funky to me. I've never been able to memorize the puzzles here. Shoot, dang it! I hate back attacks. I will have Cloud heal us up, because Sid's getting kind of low. So, White Wind, and then I will have Vincent use Dragon Dive, because we have yet to see that in the Let's Play. Ah, shit, never mind. Okay, Dragon Dive's going off first, because Cloud wanted to do a stupid counterattack instead of White Wind. Yeah, I think this is only a total of 5 attacks. No, 6. Did I count that right? 6? I thought it was supposed to be 5. Or am I right and I just miscounted? I guess it doesn't matter. Anyways, grab this little shit, and then, drop him in there. And then grab this. Throw him in there. Uh-oh. Grab it. There we go. Boing. All right. Let's see. This bug is back. Again. Okay, Sid, White Wind, and then Vincent, Ultima. Because I do want to heal up a little bit. Damn, I love that damage. Love it. HP plus on and the MP plus on Sid leveled up. Nice. Okay, so place this one here. A frog should appear. Do I have to put it closer? Come on, frog. What the shit was that? That's not what I wanted. Oh my god, death blow. Bam! Ooh, good crit. Good death blow. I love the sound of critical hits. HP plus, MP plus. Alright, so Vincent's the only one who has to level up his HP plus and MP plus materia. Place that. There we go. There's the frog. Grab this one. Put that there. Run back across. Grab this guy. Jump up here. And then put the frog in here. And then we just wait for him to bounce us across that little cavern. Boing. There we go. Alright. And is there any puzzle over here? Give me just a second. I don't think there is. I think it's just the apocalypse and the elixir. So let's see. The apocalypse, which is Cloud's 3-slot triple AP growth weapon, and it's probably also his strongest weapon as of right now as well. And I might end up putting it on him. Might. I do like being able to have all that material on him right now. Bum, 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 bum. Counterattack, regular attack, dead. Alright. Elixir should be up here. There it is. And I do believe this is it for the Temple of the Ancients. Oh my good night. I don't know what that was that just came out of my mouth. I meant to say oh my goodness, but it sounded like I said oh my good night. Ultima! This sounds freaking gnarly. Like, listen to that. Oh my god. 151 MP back? Holy shit. There we go. Alright. Next up. Alright, and the Forest of the Ancients is done. And that is everything for this episode. Now, in the next episode, we are still not going to be heading to Rocket Town. We are actually going to go to the bottom of the ocean, and we are going to grab that huge materia, and then we're going to head over to the Sunken Gelnika. That is a very high-level area, and there is another boss fight waiting for us. So, And if we go to Rocket Town now, we won't be able to fight that boss fight in the Sunken Galnica, so I will be going there in the next episode. So thank you all very much for watching this episode. I will see you all in the next one. You have a great day. Bye.